with powerful niggardry at work here.
Mercy. Mercy.
Ego trip. Ego trip.
Mercy.
Ego trip. Ego trip.
Mercy. Rolling in town, how you do? How you do? I got the joint to make you jump because I'm heading eastbound. Tired of the merry-go-round and around, and everybody's talking about your stuff funny, but they still telling lies to me. I got the trees in my backyard, and it's hard for them to tell a lie to me. And who's the foot? I'm the foot, but who's stepping? You know where I'm stepping. Skirts play with it cause I'm slick like that. I'm the greatest MC in the world. You got to give me mine cause I'm heavy when I weigh it. Watch the way I say it.
Ego trip.
I changed my pitch up, smack my bitch up, I never did it. The flavor's being bucked, but brothers ain't getting it. Get it? Or else you're a goner. When I rolls over, you're gonna have to wanna lamp. Cause it's the Chattanooga champ. Taking a train, taking a train, taking a train, taking a train.
Now I'm something like a phenomenon. I'm something like a phenomenon. Well, I'm the hourglass cat, drug it out of jack.
For chill.
Cause I spill the phenomenon. Pack the holes in my lawn. Got girls in my song. Word is born, I'm a living phenomenon. Well, I'm a better brand, cause I'm a superman. I run the block with my circle cause I'm Nubian. I got the platinum rust, so don't even fuss. Cause DJ Paul, he's down with us. Now people stop taking my style and for a joke I don't sassafras. I put the foot up the ass. Sometimes I fast, walk off like a seal.
When they reminisce over you.
For real. Mace chopped the record down to the bone. And now Renee King is on my telephone. But I got the ring, ha ha, hey, hey.
Cause this type of shit happens every day.
I got the McNair connection, so my import stuff.
Word.
What word am I?
Cause I'm so fly. Yes, on and on. I'm in like river. Rock my yacht. I got gills like Johnny. Sail that 7L. We're good for ya. Bigger than bigs. Dig it. I dug it. Ways that amazes popes. I am the is equals is cause it's caught up when the tide taught me the ropes. No weights for the base. Man, I'll give you 4 for a verb unheard of. Man, give me one more. Alright, you got it if you're special. With a dab of toe tapper when a lot's going on. It ain't a damn thing happening. The answer to the riddle is me. And here's the question: who could be? Who could be? Who could be? Nice. Who could be? Beautiful. Who could be? Word. Who could be?
Me be the Jericho Turnpike Bandit. Best competition, try to troop my way. I say the song you never heard before. I feed the famine in the mind. So mind your manners, baby. I run a line on ya. Lay you on the springs, then slay ya. All this in the condom, cause I be a taxpayer. Promoting of a moccasin, I skin like Danny Boone. When I swallow, hear the so give me room, just give me room. Back the hell up.
Know what I'm saying?
Or when I run the mic, there won't be no delaying. Pressure 40 dozen like an easy baker oven.
Blues got the muffin.
Eat it.
Blues got the muffin.
Eat it.
Intoxicate many with my talk without intoxicating myself low. So I got to walk slow, but don't you get
trip.
Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Somebody's crying. Ego trip. Ego trip. I know somebody. Ego trip. Ego trip. Who's crying? Ego trip. Ego trip. Yo, somebody's crying. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip.
Tribe up, great day. Welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Black Jack. Shalom. We tribing up on the Shabbat. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know if the sound coming through proper. Salute. Salute the Monag in the house. Salute. Rocking out to that De La Soul in the intro. Ego Trip. Yeah, that's that jam right there. That boy say he don't sassafras, he stick the foot up your ass. Good show lined up. We talking about soul food. I'm about to make you knockers hungry. I hope you knockers done ate. I hope you knockers done ate. If you ain't ate, you about to get hungry watching this show. And we ain't serving no jollof rice. But you about to get hungry watching this one. We want to talk about soul food and where does it really come from. Okay, Monaga say I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay, we got the sound popping off right. That's a blessing. Salute to the sound man. We about to talk about soul food. Where does it really come from? Because it's some discrepancies, man. A lot of people taking credit for stuff, and I feel some type of way because I come from a family of some of the greatest cooks on the planet. Salute. It's some of the greatest cooks on the planet in my family. And if you're an American Negro Indian, that is, I'm quite sure you would say the same thing about your family. Some of the greatest cooks in the world. Papa Daddy in the house. We are from the promised land, the land of plenty. So yeah, we inherited great cooks. Of course we inherited great cooks in our family. We from the land where all the food at. Salute. From the land of milk and honey. The land of plenty. The land of milk and honey, America. Of course we foodies. And I find it mighty disrespectful when some other people start claiming our stuff again, man. They always claiming our stuff, man. First they were claiming rap. Now they claiming gumbo. Then they claiming jambalaya and all the soul food. Next thing you know, they gonna be claiming corn on the cob. Knowing Naga's invented all this. Knowing Naga's invented everything you see on that screen right now. Naga's invented, man. Candied sweet potatoes, not candied yams. We gotta correct this. This is important because they mislabeling your culture. Salute. Just like they mislabeled you. You an American Indian. You an American Indian. American Indian just happened to be Negro, so they said, nope, you were African. And then they started mislabeling your culture as African culture, including your foods, even though the specific foods that you inherit and that you originated the dishes of, they are not even in Africa. Salute. They are not even in Africa. Candy sweet potatoes are not in Africa. Those are not yams. Disregard the mislabel. You ain't an African just because they mislabeled you an African. And candied sweet potatoes ain't yams just because they've been mislabeled yams. You got to understand the deception here. They said, we got to start calling these Indians Africans. Yeah, they Africans now. Call them African Americans. And you got Nagas running around making sweet potatoes and sweet potato pie. They say, hold up, man. They don't do that in Africa. We'll call them yams then. That's what they got in Africa, yams. We'll just start calling them yams, and we'll say they brought that over here. They brought that culture from Africa. Meanwhile, Africans don't have a history of candy and potatoes at all. And they go down the line. They did it with everything that you created. They told you you was a slave, and you took the leftover scraps and made your cornbread, fooling you. Not knowing that that was your genetic ancestral history of making cornbread. They ain't give you no scraps to make no cornbread. Cornbread wasn't no poor man meal. Cornbread wasn't no slave scrap meal. Cornbread was your culture. I even know one or two Nagas named Cornbread. Tell me you don't know a Naga named Cornbread. Every real Naga in here from America probably know at least one Naga nicknamed Cornbread. Salute. And that ain't no joke right there. You are the inventors of cornbread. They go deeper than that. Inventors of the candy sweet potato. Stop calling them yams. Them ain't yams. Yes, you were the first to show the world that you can eat green beans. These are your cultural dishes. Everything you see on that Thanksgiving menu, these are cultural dishes. These I wish I would go to Nigeria looking for some candied sweet potatoes, some green beans, macaroni, and cornbread. It'll be a cold day in Africa before you find that. It'll be a cold day in Africa before you find candied sweet potatoes, cornbread, green beans, real deal gumbo made with the sassafras, real deal jambalaya. It'll be a cold day in Africa before you find that. And we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna prove we got the evidence. Salute. And we're looking at the Nagas on the screen from a third eye point of view. The inventors of soul food, the American Indians. We got two of them on the screen. We got a male Indian Naga on the right hand side of the screen. He's looking like he's dark as night.
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness is spreading!
He got his red, white, and blue feather headdress on. And then to the far left of the screen, we're looking at another American Indian. She looks like a mighty great cook. Salute. She look like she know a thing or two about the sassafras. She know a thing or two about green beans and cornbread and candied sweet potatoes and all the stuff that's indigenous to America like she is. We're going to get into it, so we're going to talk about it. But we ain't letting people steal our culture and hijack our culture. Taking credit. Yeah, man, the slaves, they brought cornbread from Africa. Yeah, man. Yeah, them sweet potatoes. Yeah, them really was yams. Stealing your culture and your classifications. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk. They say that gumbo. They know ain't no sassafras in Africa, so they try to say, well, yeah, with your gumbo, you supposed to put okra in it.
You big dummy!
That ain't what your ancestors died, Naga. Ain't no real gumbo if it ain't got sassafras in it. Ain't no real gumbo if it got okra in it, Naga. That's jollof rice, you dumbass, Naga. We keeping the card up. I don't eat nothing that comes from Africa. I only eat American foods. I don't eat Chinese food. I don't eat Italian food. I don't eat Mexican food. I eat soul food, Naga!
Go $5 ass down before I make it. Got him!
And it all originated in here. You ain't no slave from Africa. You ain't bring no. How can they want you to believe you brought all these so-called customs from Africa, but you ain't bring your name? You ain't bring your tribe. They ain't tell you what ship they brought you on. They ain't tell you none of that. But you so-called brought all this other stuff that you don't find over there today. Cause it's all a bunch of lies. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna prove it. And we're gonna start off, man. We're gonna start off on these sweet potatoes that a lot of y'all mislabeling and calling yams. We're gonna start off with that. And we're gonna talk about the history of the sweet potato in our community, the American Naga, the Indian. Salute. And we're gonna look at some evidence. Now, if you a real Naga like me, and you ain't no tether, you ain't no immigrant, you are fully aware, not the soul food, but the sweet potato festival, Naga. If you a real Naga from America, you know about the sweet potato festival. In almost every ghetto near you. If you a real American Indian Naga. Hey, Mickey Chiba in the house, salute.
Boom shakalaka!
You a real American Indian Naga, you know all about the sweet potato festival. Especially in South Carolina, down there in Savannah, Georgia. You know all about the sweet potato festival. If you a real Naga. Let's take a look at the Lower Richmond sweet potato festival. Fair use, YouTube.
Well, like so many festivals.
Next thing you know, the African booty scratchers finna come try to take over the sweet potato festival. Talking about their yams, and yams ain't even sweet. They gonna try to pull up, the Nigerian booty scratcher tribe gonna try to pull up to the sweet potato festival talking about we are taking over. And they finna F our culture up one more time. But let's listen to what they got to say right now while the real niggas still in charge.
The Sweet Potato Festival was put on pause for the past 2 years because of the pandemic. But this morning, friends, I have some really good news. They are back in action. I am so excited about this. And to talk to us about this big event is Ira Thomas. He is one of the partners with the festival and works with the Richland County Recreation Commission.
Salute to Richland County.
Thomas, it's so good to have you with us this morning.
Virginia.
Good morning, Whitney. How are you doing?
I am doing well, even better knowing that this Sweet Potato Festival is going to happen in just a couple of days.
Ooh.
Now let us know what the community expect.
Well, just like you said, it's been 2 years waiting due to the pandemic. So we have a lot of community members and surrounding communities that are excited about the Sweet Potato Festival this year.
Look at that, the Nagas. The Nagas out there. The Nagas is out there. Just like the Soul Food Festival, you gonna have the booty scratchers coming there. They gonna change the name to the Joe Law Festival, Naga.
Shut up! Say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over.
They gonna try to turn the Soul Food Festival into the Joe Law Rice Festival. They gonna try to turn the Sweet Potato Festivals into the Bitter Yam African Booty Scratcher Festival. This is what they finna try to do.
Entertainment. We have carnival rides for
look at
kids.
Look at the baby Nagas.
Music, food vendors. Oh, it's going to be a great time.
Look it up. There's a beef sausages, some fried fish out there.
We have get yours truly. You will be leading the parade.
They got a parade, Naga,
this year, so we're excited about that.
I am so excited about this. I've never grand marshaled before. Grand marshal.
Let me stop.
So I'm so excited to be a part of this. My next question for you is,
Let me stop
playing. A little bit. We haven't been able to have the festival in 2 years, and so a lot of the community members have been really missing this experience. Can you tell me why the Lower Richland Sweet Potato Festival is so important to the community?
This event is a staple event in the community.
It's a staple
this event has been going on for over 40 years.
Look at that. Look at that. The Europeans want to come. Yeah, look, all the tellers want to come. See, everybody want to come to the cookout. Everybody want to come to the cookout. This has been a Naga thing for eons. Not everybody coming to the cookout, huh? You want to come get some sweet potato pie, huh?
1981. So this is an event that everyone in the community look forward to every year. So everyone's excited about it, and I believe there's going to be a great turnout. Even greater than the
we taking back what's ours.
Absolutely, we are claiming it. And my final
we are claiming it.
Can you give us all the details for folks who want to come out and enjoy the greatness of this festival?
The parade starts at...
They got the Nagas out there on the parade, Naga! I just said I wasn't gonna be screaming. Hey. But it's funny to me because I be animated. It's funny because I'm trying to prove a point at the same time. Now you see all these festivities of our culture, our people. We got a whole Sweet Potato Festival. It's so important. Bring out the marching band. Everybody's excited. The women excited. Everybody excited. Immigrants excited to try to come see what we got going on at another one of our festivals, right? Let's see. Time travel to visit Sweet Potatoes in Savannah, Georgia. See, that's the one I be going to, the Savannah. I ain't been to the one in South Carolina. I want to go to Carolina though.
One of the girls, they were making sweet potato soup.
See,
and
man,
we started talking about sweet potato.
See, why is he there? This is what I'm talking about, man. They keep trying to push in on our culture and then they try to claim it for theirs.
Potatoes, and I started talking about my wife made a great sweet potato pie.
Your wife ain't made shit. I ain't finna watch this shit. Your wife don't know the shit about no real sweet potato pie. Stop trying to steal our culture. You culture vultures and thieves, man. Make your own stuff. Here we go. The Lower Richland Sweet Potato Festival. See, it's a real Sweet Potato Festival. Feel like home again, see? You know when the police around, you know it's a real Naga event. Look at that. They got get y'all colonized ass on out of here with them damn sirens. The Naga just out here chilling. They got bicycle cops. They got all this. This is a real deal indigenous Sweet Potato Festival right here. They ain't nothing but police done roll by. These MFers, they always gotta get up in our business, man. I'm tired of them, man. We can't have nothing by ourselves. Shiny Keys in the house, salute. Man, see, they effing up the festival. They doing this on purpose too. Look at him. He keep riding by on a little raggedy bicycle. But we ain't going nowhere. This our land. This our home. They want to try to ride back and forth through with sirens and the Naga on the cool. Ain't nobody out there fighting or nothing. Look at this goofiness. It's in Columbia, South Carolina, man. Look at that. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. We ain't no damn tellers, baby. You see it, baby. You see it, baby. You see it. You see it. The red, white, and blue. We invented it like we invented everything else. Like you see the feathered headdress. We invented the Sweet Potato Festival. We did it all. And you can try to say it's from Africa all you want, but guess what? Sweet potatoes don't even grow in Africa. You big idiot. Sweet potatoes come from America like we do. You big dummy. So you can try to lie all you want to. Your lies don't match up. They don't match up. We are the real Americans. We are the pure Americans, the indigenous Americans. We are not the immigrants. Y'all is. But they throwing candy or change or whatever for the kids. That's what they do in the parade. They throw candy. Why is the police still doing it, man? I hate them, man. Why is they doing that? Ruining the good time. They trying to run Nagas off. Punk ass police, man. Shit out of here. There we go. Oh, they breaking it down. They got the band again. They got another band. It's a tradition. This is our culture. They're trying to sit it. You tell us can't steal our culture.
Go $5 ass down. Got him.
Okay, that boy stepping. That boy stepping. He got the girls behind him. He got the girl in front. Lower Richland High School. They getting down out here. This is what I'm talking about. The stronghold of the Naga. This is our culture. The Sweet Potato Festival. Now I'm bringing this up. This is just the intro. We ain't did nothing yet. We finna get into the lesson. This is in your bloodline. This is in your genetics. This is your culture. You inherited this since the beginning of time. What you don't understand. You've been eating sweet potatoes and candy sweet potatoes since the Most High said, let there be darkness, everybody, dark. Since the Most High said, let there be darkness, the American Naga has been in America eating sweet potatoes and candy sweet potatoes. And I got the proof. We ain't just that. Like I say, we got the Soul Food Festival 2 coming up. 2025. It was 2 weeks ago. Soul Food Festival. Let's look at black market events real quick. They gonna turn this into the Tether Festival. Watch. They gonna try to steal this one too. Say all these niggas out there making money. Let's go out there and take it. That's what the booty scratchers gonna say. They want to try to get in on the Naga money. They ain't got no love for our culture. They ain't from our culture. They come trying to eat off our culture like some crumb snatchers. Like some flies, like some maggots. See, one thing you gotta understand is we serious about that food. So I can't see how so many Nagas sitting back letting these booty scratchers take claim for what our ancestors created, man. That guy, it kind of bothers me. I want to see more Nagas violently mad when they try to claim our stuff, try to claim our culture, and turn around and disrespect us on our land and tell us we ain't got none. I'm so sick of it. We serious about food over here. This is the land of plenty, the land of milk and honey. You booty scratchers over there in Africa, y'all over there starving. Y'all ain't got half the food we got over here. You over there with maggots and flies flying around your children's faces. You over there skinny with your rib cage showing. How dare you say you stole? How dare you say you created what we did? Get your weight up first. Y'all over there anorexic talking about you created gumbo. How you created gumbo when you anorexic? How you created jambalaya when you anorexic? Huh? Huh? Answer that. When jambalaya don't even mean, jambalaya mean the opposite of anorexia. How you created it? Jambalaya don't come from no jollof rice, naga. And gumbo don't come from over there either. You talking about jambalaya is a knockoff of jollof rice, and you a damn lie. You a damn lie. How? When jambalaya is an Indian word which translates to be full, not skinny. You knockers is skinny over there. Y'all over there starving. You 99 cent a day ass knockers. You feed an African booty scratcher for 99 cent a day ass knockers got the nerve to say y'all created our foods? Nah, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. How dare you disrespect my grandma and my grandfather? How dare you? How dare you? I'm free my screen up. They be mad. They done hacked me the other day. I had to reset all my sound settings. Booty scratchers, the Nigerian. Them Nigerian, one thing they can do is hack some. They can hack a computer like an ML for them. They some of the best hackers on. That's what they got a history of hacking. They ain't got a history of creating no soul food with they skinny ass. Yeah, Derek. Hey, salute to Derek in the house. Derek, absolutely right. All the ingredients and soul food indigenous to America.
Thank you. All good?
Man, we sit. You won't never. Now see, this at a soul food festival. How come ain't no soul food festivals in Nigeria, in Africa, in booty scratching land? How come ain't no soul food festival? And if it is, I know it ain't this clean. Ain't this clean and organized and neat looking with that Usher playing in the background? I'm gonna show y'all the booty scratch. Matter of fact, I was gonna save it for later, but let's go on to it now. I'm gonna jump back this. Let's go to a booty scratcher food festival. Talking about trying to take credit for our foods, man. No. Y'all ain't taking credit for our food. So I called my white boy. He all over there in Nigeria taking a booty scratcher taste test on some street vendor food. Talking about, let's see if they got any gumbo. Let's see if they got any jambalaya. Let's see if they got any cornbread. I want to see if they got any candy sweet potato. Nah, matter of fact, I know they ain't got no sweet potatoes. Let's see if they got some real yams. And let's see if they candy in them hard ass, built ass yams.
Bread right here costs 40 cents, and this beef stew costs only $1.
Beef stew!
Go $5 ass down before I make it. Got him!
Man, let me call my niggas, man. I thought this was the soul food festival. This ain't no damn soul food. Y'all done brought me to the booty scratcher festival. I ain't never seen no beef stew with some green juice floating in it. That look like somebody had diarrhea, knocker. That ain't no beef stew. See, now we getting to the bottom of things. I'm already getting the bad vibe. I thought our food come from over there. Let's see what's going on in Africa. I'm looking for some candied yams.
50. Right now we're in West Africa. Biggest market.
This don't look like the soul food festival. Why is they walking around with furniture on with Costco furniture on their head? Hold on, man. I'm about to get back in the car, y'all. We about to go back to the Eye Festival. Shit, that's just some bullshit out here. There's flies flying around and shit out there out there. Let's go back.
Some of the cheapest street food you'll find anywhere in Africa.
And it's cheap. Our food's not cheap.
I'm here in search of Africa's
Naga,
most
you gonna spend about $20 for a plate of soul food, Naga.
Food that's also extremely affordable.
What is that?
This is going for less than $1.
What?
And by the end of this video, after the sun goes down,
bruh, I don't recognize any of this, bruh. Hit me in the chat. Let me know if y'all reckon, and y'all American Nagas in here. I'm talking to my cons. If you an immigrant, I know you recognize this if you an immigrant. I ain't asking you. I'm asking the cons. Do you recognize any of this? Do you see any sassafras anywhere?
Every food from Ghana.
We'll hunt down a food you can only find in the dead of night.
Is that a pretty prized part?
Ugh! You can only find it in the dead of night. What's that? Rat booty? Man.
Base.
But first, butts. Turkey butts. Or should I say turkey
Butts! See,
tails.
I knew it! They eat booty! I know it! The land of booty scratches. They eat booty. They eating turkey butts. We don't eat no turkey butt over here. I ain't never seen we eat turkey necks. We eat turkey necks and turkey wings and turkey drumsticks, turkey legs. We don't eat turkey butts though. I ain't never seen my grandma go in there and stew up, bake up a turkey. I ain't never seen my granddaddy come out the back talking about, and she asked him what part he want, and he say, "Give me the butt." Never in my life. We do not eat turkey butts. So that's number 2. That beef booty stew is off. That diarrhea stew and turkey butts, y'all way out of here. This ain't what we doing. This is not our culture.
Food that's actually illegal in Ghana. The spot
They eating illegal food?
telling it, you need a sharp eye.
So you know what? I know some people, before I continue, I know some people be feeling sorry for these people because I be roasting them and shit. They be like, Black Jack, you're killing them. And I understand you feel sorry for them. I'm be honest. I feel sorry for them too sometimes, salute. But I have no sympathy because they keep lying about us and our culture. So this is when it comes to this, I'm at war. This is a literal war with me. It ain't no whole bar, no rule, blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody can get it. When you tell the truth, I might feel sorry for you. Until then, I have no sympathy at all.
Here, illegal or not.
Man, I'ma roast you and point the truth out since you're lying.
The food is always on the march, constantly in motion, skillfully carried on the heads of these hawkers, always moving, appearing, then disappearing in a flash. Luckily, I'm with Chi-Chi, a social media personality, restaurant owner, and a food lover who can sniff out any hidden treat here in Ghana.
Imagine. Man, I ain't recognized. I ain't see no neck bones. I ain't see no turkey necks. I ain't see nothing that we eat. I ain't seen no cornbread. They brought out some 40-cent rolls and shit. I ain't seen no cornbread. This some bullshit, man. I wouldn't eat nothing over there. I'll come back home. They're like, boy, you went to Africa? Yeah, man. I stayed about 3 days. Boy, they're like, boy, you ate something? I ain't ate nothing, boy. I'm starving. I get back home starving like a motherfucker. I ain't nothing in 3 days. Look at that, boy. I don't know what that is.
Illegal.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, there's a woman here with a glass case proudly and clearly displaying turkey tails to the world.
Turkey tails.
How does that work?
We don't eat turkey tails. We don't eat turkey tails. See, this is not our culture. I thought these niggas made candy yams. I thought they had gumbo and candy yams over here, man. This some they been lying, man. They lying.
Ghana. We call it chofi because of it being turkey tails, and actually it has so much fat. So it's
so
banned.
when you go over there, it's banned.
In public, and no
turkey booty is banned over there, and they still selling it and eating it. It's so fattening that it's banned. And they telling you they made a new name talking about this tofu. See, you gotta say, man, tofu, motherfucker. What this shit mean in English? Well, blackjack. My friend, no need to cuss blackjack. If you want to know what it is in English, it's simply turkey butt. I ain't hungry. Wise Flat Power God in the house, hello.
Arrested, so
in 1999, the government declared all poultry products above 15% fat to be banned. Meanwhile, turkey tails consist of nearly 40%.
Booty! They eating the booty! They picking the booty! Booty scratchers! See, man, this y'all culture, you Africans. This your African culture. I ain't no African.
Fat, but rules that
I ain't never ate a turkey butt.
Always follow.
Are you happy that it's illegal so it scares away your competition from also selling turkey?
They food scares away the competition. That's how that was in New Orleans the other day. They talking about Jollof rice versus jambalaya. They scared all the real knockers off. We went home. We like, nah, they bringing out food. Time to go. So soon as we seen them Nigerians come out with them aluminum foils wrapped up, and we saw a fly come out, we were like, time to go. Bringing out food. I ain't finna sit here and watch this blasphemy. They don't even say they grace. Salute. They don't even say they grace. Or wash their hands.
Now the turkey tail is a forbidden food with the scarlet letter F, one that this woman turns into golden treasures that dozens dine on daily.
Yeah. So it's good that it's illegal. I mean, it's good for business.
It's good for business.
Let's go for it.
Why
I
she
feel
laughing?
naughty. Cheers.
Cheers.
She laughing because she know he eating turkey chitlins.
Oh yeah. Some part of it tastes like greasy fried chicken. It's very oily.
No, man, we don't eat that. Let's see what else they got. Let's see, man, where your candy yams at?
Generously offering an overwhelming sensory overload at every turn.
Well, I know it's some botulism going around out there. I bet there's germs everywhere. I ain't eating nothing out there. You going home, well, you going home with a stomach virus. Nothing clean out there. I don't even no running water out there, bitch.
A place you can get
no
anything you
truck.
can think of. When you look around, you can see clothes, you can see sports stuff, you can see saucepans, you can see food, and everything is on a wholesale price here.
Today we're here for the food. What can we expect to find?
You can find a wide variety of
All
things.
right, a wide variety now. I need to see cornbread. I need to see candy yams. I need to see anything that y'all claim we got from there. Oh man, don't start acting up, computer. Damn, man, this is so annoying when they do this. Hold on. Hey, it's crazy how like this little ghetto ass show I'm doing got YouTube this intimidated to where they
beans.
be
We call it
always gotta have
gobe.
The
on
street
my
food
stream
scene
and
here
shit,
is where
man.
convenience
I
meets
had it on my
complexity.
stream.
You'll find everything from head-carried delights all the way to proper food stalls, serving up more intricate dishes that demand time, attention, and love. Like this, an iconic hand-eaten stew where every bit of the cow's remnants are brought to life.
Boy, my grandma walk in on your ass and you eating with your hand like that, she gonna smack the shit out your ass, boy. You dare mess her tablecloth up like that. We eat, our grandmamas had tablecloths, nigga. You can't come in there eating with your hand. And you getting your good clothes all, no, man, no, bro. We don't. This is not our traditions. We don't do this. We don't do it right now. How come? If we from Africa, how come we not doing this? And what is that? I'm concerned. I don't even know what they about to eat, man. I'm about to make y'all watch some degenerate ass. This is Abomination right here, probably. I don't even know what that is, man. We finna watch Abomination on the Shabbat, man. The Most High forgive me, man. I ain't
But then what's this? The bathroom rug?
We'll be trying it soon. But first, Ghanaian gasoline, a calorie bomb that fuels locals for just pennies. And this time, it's actually legal.
First of all, the name is unique. It's a combination of letters and a number.
Ghanaian gasoline.
It combines gari, oil, beans, and egg. And yes, the name is an acronym derived from its key ingredients.
Okay, we skipped over the gari part. Who's that guy?
It's crispy cassava, like cassava flakes. It makes it much more heavier and condensed. So when you add the gari,
that shit look nasty than the motherfucker.
Motherfucking word, and this shit is over.
I mean, you can go hours and you still feel full up.
You ever eat this before clubbing?
I
Here's how
eat
it's
Chinese
made.
food
Soak
and that
beans
shit.
overnight and boil until they soften up.
Do you know what kind of beans these are?
Nigga, I'd rather eat Mexican food than that bullshit.
Beans, then the gari. Then add palm oil and mix it all
And
together.
look, I see.
Now for the
man,
toppings.
I ain't
At
never
least
seen my
one
grandma
hard-boiled
cooking like that. Did y'all just see that? The way she was just whipping the wrist. That ain't how my grandma whipped the wrist. She just flinging that shit in there all nasty. My grandma was not flicking the wrist like that.
Dish up the beans, then the gari. Then add
Look at
palm
that.
oil and mix it all together.
No, man,
now for the
no.
toppings. At least one
That's
hard-boiled
slop.
egg is a must. But if you need more fuel, there's nothing wrong
That
with
is
adding
slop.
some slices of fried plantain. Now that looks delicious. But before we try it, a quick word from the
And
sponsor
see, that's
of this
another
video,
thing.
BetterHelp.
That's another
All right, my
thing.
creative people.
That's another thing how I know that we different than all tethers. All tethers eat plantains. We don't eat plantains. American Negroes don't eat plantains. I ain't never went to a real knocker house I know and plantains was on the menu. Never. Anytime I went somewhere and they had some plantains, it was either immigrant from South America or it was a booty scratcher. We don't eat plantains. Fuck plantains.
Motherfucking word, and this shit is people, let's talk about something that we all hate, that we also all experience. I'm talking about...
I'm experiencing it now.
I'm talking about mental roadblocks. You know, those times when your brain just won't cooperate. And every idea that pops into your head feels like a dud. Your idea sucks. I get it. Constantly creating new meaningful art can feel impossible. This is so stressful. But here's the thing.
Go back to best. I ain't gonna keep watching all
The
this.
varied staple carbohydrates of Ghana include beans, cassava, plantains, yams, corn flour, and rice.
Okay, we heard the yams. Now let's see how they cooking these yams.
Taste the flavors of the spice. You wouldn't have a soup or a stew in Ghana where ginger, garlic, or onion is missing.
Y'all saw it when we go back.
Missing, or if there's not a lot on the plate, then something is missing.
The varied staple
that's a yam. What he
carbohydrate.
was just chopping. That was a yam. Now tell me this. Do you believe they was candying those?
60% of the food being cups. If you feed a Ghanaian and the cups are missing or there's not a lot on the plate, then
why he swinging his nuts over the bowl like that, man? I can't eat nothing over there. They too nasty, man. They got that shit all outside on the ground. He's slamming a big ass wooden stick in there and he gyrating over this. What is that?
So broad and so versatile that it's on ending because of our
everything gotta get cooked outside.
16 now.
This ain't barbecue.
Groups, and each ethnicity has a different kind of food that goes on. But one thing I can say is Ghanaian food.
You mean y'all don't cut the head off y'all fish?
60% of the food being cups.
And gut them or nothing. Y'all put the whole fish on there. Scales on the seat. He got to gyrate over the bowl, man. What he got on? Some panties? I ain't with this, man. See, that is a yam. Salute. That is a yam right there. Now they chopping this yam up, this hard ass yam up with a machete over a bowl of slop. And you think your candied sweet potatoes come from this? You done let the white man brainwash you again.
The varied staple carbohydrates of Ghana include beans, cassava, plantains, yams, corn flour,
that big ass yam,
and rice.
We like our food spicy. We want to taste the flavors of the spice. You wouldn't have a soup or a stew in Ghana where ginger, garlic, or onion is missing. No way.
With a sprawling coastline, fish is a big deal in Accra.
That is a dirty ass river. Hey, no way in hell. Man, if we ever in Florida, y'all come in Trout River with some bull, the Reebok River, 1 Hour River with this bullshit, man, we gonna run y'all ass off.
Making a splash as the top protein, alongside chicken,
no ice
beef,
on
and
the fish,
sometimes snails.
That is massive, especially
they
for
eating
a
snails.
snail.
Your $5 ass down before I maintain.
I know that is definitely against our customs, our religion, and beliefs. I know we ain't eating no snails.
We'll get to that on a different episode. Next up, a meal that's oozing with flavor. It's sometimes slimy, and it's always a hands-on experience.
I noticed immediately we don't have any cutlery.
This is a cutlery. S-P-O-O-N.
Nice.
Alright, man. I've seen enough, man. I've seen the motherfuckers. They mess up my appetite, man. We gotta come back home, man, to the good old USA, man. Fuck Africa. Fuck Africa, man. That ain't how we get down, nigga. That ain't how. Man, hold on, man. Let me reset the move, man. Damn. Shit. My stomach hurting. My damn stomach hurting now, man. Betty Magazine in the house. So AMA in the house. I need me some sweet tea now. Shit. Oh, man, I'm glad to be back home. Shit. Peaceful out here. Everybody ain't all organized. Can't get rid of these white boys coming up though. They want to be around us. It's alright though. These things around here eating slop in our face. Y'all, we gonna let y'all be around. Y'all can't eat no. Y'all gotta eat our food. Listen here, you immigrants. Listen here. Listen here, you immigrants. If you gonna come around the Soul Food Festival, you gotta eat our food, motherfucker. You gotta eat our shit.
you're done unloading your car, could you move it to another lot for me, please? Thank you. All good?
See, it's a big difference, man. It's a big difference. But let's not see they pulled them yams out, but they ain't really show you how they cooking their yams. Let's see if we can find out how Africans cook yams. See, here we go. How to cook the African yam. They go one. Fufu made of yam. They're not candy and
hello guys, today we are making yam fufu.
Really
so we are using yam.
Let me roll up
okay,
so
you just want to cut some yams,
yam.
Peel the skin and slice it into cubes. Give it a really good wash in a boiling water. Add in the hello guys, today we are making yam fufu. So we are using yam. Okay. Hello guys, today we are making yam fufu. So we are using yam. Okay, you just want to cut some yams, peel the skin and slice it into cubes. Give it a really good wash in a boiling water. Add in the yams, cover and let it cook. Once you can pass a fork or a knife through it, it's ready. You just want to remove it and use a food processor and give it a really nice blend. My food processor has 4 blades and is better.
So mush again.
So once you do that, it's ready, guys. It's as simple as this.
What is that?
Yes. Remove it, put it in a clean flame so it doesn't dry out. Or when you're ready to eat, it will still be nice and smooth. So I'm going to enjoy mine with oha soup. If it's your first time in my channel, check out oha soup recipe. Thank you. Bye. Hello guys.
Look at that big ass shit, bro.
I've seen different ways that people boil their yam. So let me know from you, how do you boil your yam? I mean, what's the quantity of water that you add to your pot when you're boiling yam? So in here, I've got my chilled yam, okay? And I'm going to add some water. So this is, let's call it A.
Man, these ain't candy yams, man. These ain't sweet potatoes. What the hell this is, man?
For you to boil
see,
your
they've been
yam.
lying to us, man. They've been lying about everything.
Until it covers the yam. Add salt, and then you start cooking. So what's the right quantity of water?
So they just use
barely covering the yam, or you want your
you
water
mean they eating raw roots boiled in water?
Let us know in the comment section, okay?
With not even no butter, no seasoning, just water. Just add water. Just add water, Naka. They got the nerve to want to do a Joe Law versus Jambalaya, and this is how they cook over there. Man, I know they're not trying us. I feel played. I feel tried. I feel tried. Just add water, nothing else. Crispy fried yam. Oh, look at that big ass shit! No! Bruh, that is a tree root, bruh. These Negroes in Africa eating bark, bruh. That's why stop calling sweet potatoes candied yam. Them candied sweet potatoes. Correct this shit. And then you wonder why the booty scratchers taking credit for our shit. You wonder why? Because y'all sitting around want to still call our shit candy yams. Them ain't yams. I'm showing you yams right now. Yams are from Africa. They start calling your sweet potato yams to fool you, to make you think you from Africa. It's that simple. They started calling you an African, then they started calling your foods and your culture African. It's that simple. They said we got to keep the lie going. That nigga that sweet, man. I'm about to go to New Orleans soon. I know a nigga make these costumes. I'm about to pay this nigga to make me one, because I'm about to start going in. I've been stacking my coins and I'm about to put them to the right proper use. The Choctaw used sassafras and created gumbo. Gumbo is the same word as combo. It is not an African word. It's an indigenous American word. It's an Indian word, my nigga. And it's made with the sassafras, not no fucking okra. The word gumbo comes from the Native American Choctaw word gumbo. It don't come from no African booty scratcher word talking about gwingumbo, meaning okra. We don't use okra, we use sassafras. Yes, we created the cornbread. The Indian did it. We were the first to grind corn into meal and use it to make simple breads and grits, which they baked on hot stoves. Europeans later, the Tethers, copied us. Now look, enslaved individuals often cultivated their own corn plots. Africans didn't have corn. Reclaiming a sense of agency and self-determination through this act of cultivation. Culinary legacy. Cornbread, along with other corn-based dishes, remains a cornerstone in the Negro Indian culinary heritage, embodying a legacy of resilience and cultural memory. You was planting the cornfields in cultural memory. They wasn't planting no cornfields in Africa. The Indians planted cornfields. This is your cultural memory. You invented sweet potato pie. That's why you always got the sweet potato pie festivals. I knew it since the beginning of time. So of course they gonna lie and tell you it's a mystery. Yeah, your history always a mystery. The specific origin of sweet potato pie is complex. It ain't complex. It's the Naga, the American Indian. It's strongly associated with the culinary traditions of Black Americans, particularly those with roots in the South. Sweet potatoes, though originally from Central South America, have a rich history intertwined with the Negro culture. Sweet potatoes in America. Sweet potatoes are native to the America, like the Negro, like the Indian, native to America. And were cultivated by the Negroes for thousands of years, since the beginning of time, since the Most High said, let there be darkness. Our ancestors were making sweet potato pie and candied sweet potatoes. The Indians have a long history of sweet potatoes, cultivating them for thousands of years before European contact, while the sweet potato originated in Central America. It became an important crop for many Native American groups, particularly in the southeastern United States, the southeast, where you Negroes at. And grits. You made the grits too. The Geechee Nagas, the Gwale. The Gula is the Gwale Indian, the Timucua. Credited with developing dishes like shrimp and grits. All your culture that you still eating right now. From America, not from no Africa. No damn jollof rice, no damn yams. Mislabeled yams. That confusion was further compounded in the 1930s when the USDA, the indoctrination, allowed Louisiana to brand the moist, bright orange Puerto Rican variety of sweet potatoes as a yam. False advertising. However incorrect that designation may be, they knew it was incorrect. Why they allowed it? So they can try to say your culture is African. By capitalizing on this colloquial name, Louisiana hoped to distinguish its sweet potato from the inferior varieties grown at the time in Virginia, Maryland, and New Jersey. Call them what you wish. Just know that in the United States, most vegetables, all the vegetables labeled yams, are actually sweet potatoes. Nigga, you ain't never ate a yam. You let these folks tell you what your culture is. Meanwhile, we couldn't find it on the video because there is no widespread tradition of candying yams in Africa. So how How they gonna turn around and tell you if it ain't no history of candy and no bitter, hard ass yam in Africa? Then how they gonna tell you? Yeah. Boy, I'm gonna get hungry, boy. Hey, boy, ain't nobody cook no candied sweet potatoes like my granddaddy Blackjack. Southern candied sweet potatoes, not yams. Fake yams. Wait a minute. Where's the rest at? Hold on. Show what? Wait a minute. Where did candy yams originate? Now see, watch the lie. Candy yams, now they gonna tell you they originated in America, but watch how they try to lie about it. Why they know this is an Indian thing. Watch the brainwash. Watch how they try to flip it to convince you you're not an Indian. When we just read that there is no widespread tradition of candy and yams in Africa. They don't have sweet potatoes because sweet potatoes is indigenous to America. Native Americans were cultivating and eating sweet potatoes long before Europeans. The sweet potato is native to the Americas, with evidence dating back thousands of years. The yam is bitter. A bitter yam, species of Africa. They don't candy them. Sweet potatoes have a significant history with Black American culture. Who is the Black American? You are not an African. You are the Indian. Candied yams and candied sweet potatoes are a dish that likely originated in the Americas, with influences from both European and African traditions. They stealing our shit.
You big dummy sucker! Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Motherfucking word, and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
See, this be pissing me off for real. That's why I be so disrespectful. That's why I be so nasty when I come to referring them and I be saying stuff like they can dial like, yeah, this is why. Because I know what they are doing. And I see right through the bullshit and the thievery of our ancestral heritage and our culture. Ain't no fucking European cracker ever made no sweet candy yam or candy sweet potatoes. They ain't have no sweet potatoes in Europe. Ain't no fucking African booty scratcher ever made a candy sweet potato. While sweet potatoes themselves are native to America. If it's native to America, how the fuck is it influenced from European and African booty scratchers? And the practice of candy and vegetables was known in Europe. Lies. The specific dish of candied yams is popular on American Thanksgiving side dish. It's largely attributed to the influence of the American Negro, the Indian, and the commercialization of sweet potatoes in the U.S. It is primarily due to the Indians who've been dealing with sweet potatoes and candy and sweet potatoes for thousands of years. And you wonder why all our grandmothers and grandfathers done it. You wonder why. I'll be down. It'll be a cold day in Africa before I let some stank, musty, dirty, booty scratching tether take credit for what our ancestors created when they can't cook worth a damn over there. And there ain't no history in them candy and yams or candy and sweet potatoes or any damn thing. So how was it influenced by them? If it ain't, how was candied sweet potatoes influenced by African culture, culinary traditions when there is no history, no tradition of them candying anything? No tradition of them candying anything. Definitely not sweet potatoes. So how did they influence it? Especially when the sweet potato is native to and only to America. And then at the end they tell you this Thanksgiving side dish is largely attributed to the influence of the Negro. So if the Negro is the influence on Thanksgiving, who is that Negro? That Negro is the Indian. Africans had nothing to do with Thanksgiving. See, it's easy to push them and make them trip over their own down lies. When you know the truth, it's very easy. And I dare booty scratch a Pan-African or whoever come in here and try to tell me that I'm wrong. In the U.S., here they go. They want to mess me up. In the U.S., many sweet potatoes are mislabeled as yams in grocery stores. The practice is a historical anomaly. Oh, it's some kind of historical anomaly, huh? Just like they mislabeled you, huh? They mislabeled you as an African. You was an Indian the whole time. Now they mislabeling your foods as African foods the whole time. You think this some kind of coinky-dink, huh? You think it's a historical anomaly, huh? Stemming from the marketing of orange flesh sweet potatoes as yams to distinguish them from paler varieties. While yams and sweet potatoes are distinctly different vegetables with different botanical origins and characteristics, the mislabeling persists. Stop calling our ancestors candied sweet potatoes yams. If I see you and you call the sweet potato yam, I don't fuck with you.
It happened on one of them zippity-doo-dah days.
I'm dead ass. If you in front of me and you call a sweet potato yam, in my eyes, you a tether and you a booty scratcher, and I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna make you knockers get this shit right. We gonna get this shit historically right. We don't have our grandmothers, our great grandmothers turning over in their grave because you calling them booty scratchers. They ain't got no history of candy and no damn. If they influenced it, why they ain't care? If our ancestors work with this nasty ass food y'all cooking, y'all do not compare to us. You can't F with us. Stop it. You will never be able to F with us. Y'all over there skinny with your real cage showing because your food nasty and nobody don't want to eat that over there. The deep and twisted roots of the American yam. Ain't no fucking such thing as an American yam. Reinvention and identity, see? Robbery. It is story. The American yam is not the food it says it is. How that came to be the story of robbery, reinvention, and identity. Man, y'all think this is the game, man. This not a game to me, man. This is not a game to me. That's just natural, the farmer says, prodding the tobacco in his mouth like God created it. A diligent cultivator, Brent Leggett, would spare no effort to ensure a bountiful harvest, and even he can't control the dirt in Nash County, North Carolina, where cotton and tobacco were once king, and where sweet potatoes now reign supreme. Everything that got to do with the Naga. Enterprise is indebted to the earth, a soft, sandy, and khaki brown soil perfectly suited for the tubers and industrial crops alike. At the cusp of the 19th century, enslaved workers tended to this country's agricultural output. Today, the harvest periods for sweet potatoes and cotton still overlap. From the beginning of October into early November, as I sink my heels into the loamy road ridges of Leggett's plot, I ponder this tangled history of bondage and reinvention. I ain't gonna read this whole thing, but you probably should. It's just that biologically, phonetically, otherwise speaking, yam is a bit of a misnomer. The true yam, the original yam, is from West Africa and goes by the scientific classification Dioscorea rotundata, a name I cannot pronounce but I can discern is not the same as the sweet potato, whose official designation is Epomoea batatas. A West African yam can grow to the size of an arm or a leg. Y'all trying to eat something, talk about a yam as big as your leg. It is earthen and hairy, like an elephant or a rhino, and tastes kind of like a russet potato with a far more fibrous consistency. It is white, not orange, on the inside, and it cannot grow in non-tropical climates. There is nothing sweet about it. And yet, whenever anyone in my family sees a steaming sweet potato, all orange inside and bubbling sugar, the word that almost always come out of our mouths is yam. The origins of the term are steeped in ambiguity. On the slave coast alone, but then, see, they finna insert the booty scratcher. I don't even gotta read all this. I know it. I know what they did. See, the whole thing is that Africans never candied the true yam. The true yam is a bitter root. It's not something sweet. So they're lying when they tell you that you got that from Africa. And they mislabeled. We didn't mislabel it. The white man mislabeled it. Despite being known as candied yams, the dish is actually made with sweet potatoes, according to the Library of Congress. Look at the Library of Congress got to even input their opinion. Now look at this hijack lie, because they know you were Indian. When enslaved Africans were brought to the Americas, they found sweet potatoes which resembled their native yams. No, it don't. A yam is the side of a leg or an elephant trunk, and adapted their cooking techniques to this newer crop. So they saying you adapted candying sweet potatoes because you previously candied yams, but they have no history of candying a yam because the yam is not sweet. You see what they're doing, right? They're inventing stuff. They're making it up. Listen, well, they making them candied sweet potatoes. Them things be good too. But I can explain it. See, that come from Africa, because see, back in Africa, they was candying yams. Big dummy. When the African booty scratcher never candied a yam and adapted they cooking. These are lies. This adaptation and blending of culinary traditions ultimately led to the development of dishes like candy yams and sweet potato pie. Lies. Hard and bitter. How come they ain't got no sweet potato festival? How come they ain't got no yam festival in Africa? Yeah, man, my computer want to jam up. It's want to jump around. All right. Well, nah, that right. Sweet potatoes, native and cultivated by indigenous people long before European arrival. They claim you was in Africa doing it long before the European. Nah, you was right over here doing it. They were a vital food source, especially in the southeast United States, and were grown extensively by the Native Americans by the 1700s. Sweet potatoes were also transported to other parts of the world, including the Pacific Islands, where they were grown long before European contact. Yes, the indigenous people of the southeastern United States did grow sweet potatoes. That was one of their favorite foods. Strange, because you never see a Dawes Road Indian eating sweet potatoes or sweet potato pie. You never see them, right? You never see the fake Indians doing it. You only see so-called black people. We grew up a variety of sweet potatoes. The Creek, the Taino Nagas, the Arawaks, the Peru Nagas. Word for sweet potato is Aho. The Creek and Panoan word for Yapun tea is I say. See, they were making sweet tea. This is our people. These Nagas making sweet potato pie and sweet tea and shit. Georgia means place of the Wapan Hali and Panoan. The Eastern Creek and Panoan word for chicken is Totolos. The Creek province of Totolos in southeast Georgia specialized in the breeding of chickens. Your granddad was in Georgia with a damn chicken coop. Swift Creek pottery was being made in Satik, Peru for a couple centuries before it had first appeared in Georgia. Are we seeing the pattern here? A century ago, the South's landscape was dotted with sweet potato barns. They were specifically designed wooden structures that kept sweet potatoes dry, but somewhat insulated from the cold during the winter months. That was important because sweet potatoes were a mainstay of southern diets of all economic classes. They were far more important than white potatoes because they were more nutritious, plus much less inclined to mold or become toxic. Meanwhile, the American sweet potato continues to be a major source of nutrition in South America, Eastern Asia, Polynesia, and Africa. African children are encouraged to eat sweet potatoes because they are an excellent source of vitamin C. They all over there eating our sweet potatoes now. Foods indigenous to the Western Hemisphere, to the Indies, Managa. Your food, Managa. The foods you eating right now, Managa. You Nagas in the last 10 years, I guess I bet I can compare any one of you Nagas to any immigrant, and I guarantee you done ate more sweet potatoes than them. In the last 10 years, Naga, in the last 2 years, you Nagas done ate more sweet potatoes than other races of people, including Africans. Africans don't eat no fucking sweet potatoes like that. I know I never eat yams. I don't really be liking foods from other countries. That shit be nasty to me. Like okra, nasty as hell to me. I don't see how some Nagas eat okra. That shit is nasty. I know damn well I wouldn't be eating no yam. That shit look nasty as hell, man. You can see how like just cause we so-called Negroid people, they want to take credit for all our stuff. They think just cause we so-called Negro, oh yeah, them Africans too, no booty scratching. No, we not. That's why man, it is what it is with me. Everybody ain't gotta be like me when I'm the way I am. I'm tired of them trying to steal our shit. They got you mislabeling your traditional indigenous American foods with African misnomers. Let me show you something too. Show y'all what y'all don't know. See, to find the truth, you could type something more than one way. Now, if I put the American Negro history with green beans, which is an American indigenous plant, man. Green beans are deeply intertwined in the spirit of you niggas with the history of American Indians, particularly through the lens of soul food and the Columbian exchange since Columbus. Yeah. So before they reclassified you, because we know the green bean is an American plant, green beans, also known as snap beans. That's the way the nigga say it. Snap beans. Ha ha. Have a long history, intertwined with the American Indians, huh? Intertwined with the American Indians, intertwined with the Negro, intertwined with the Negro, intertwined with the American Indian, intertwined with the Negro. Same people. You was the first people to eat green beans, and you see them on the screen, nigga. And definitely the corn. We don't even got to go there about the corn, man. Do y'all know that they didn't even know how to eat corn? Y'all, immigrants, whites and Africans did not know how to eat corn. I'm gonna show you. I'm saying Europeans. I'm gonna show you. I'm finna show you they ain't know how to eat corn before we close this show out. Them MF was claiming our stuff, and they always, you know how they always have a picture of an N-word with some big lips, eating the corn of the car, looking all funny and shit. They got jokes, but that's your culture, your history. What they exposing, they telling on themselves. They telling on themselves about your history. Look, while Europeans eventually adopted corn as a crop, they didn't widely embrace eating it on the cob like in the U.S. See, who eat corn on the cob? You don't even see these fake Indians eating corn on the cob. You see the real Indians eating corn on the cob to this day. They didn't eat it on the cob like the real Americans. Initially, Europeans often viewed corn as an animal feed or a food for the poor, and they don't know it's the food of the Most High. And they didn't understand the nixtamalization process necessary to make it a staple food. Over time, perceptions and consumption patterns shifted, with corn becoming more common in various forms, including as a pizza topping, blah, blah, blah. The main thing is important that I want you to pay attention to is that they didn't eat corn on the cob specifically. But you know who did, right? You know who ate corn on the cob, right? African Americans, huh? They still want to mislabel you like they're doing your fools. Corn on the cob holds a significant place in the American Negro history, the Negro Indian history, the Indian history, and culture, representing both, not no hardships and resilience. No, it's our culture. You know who else ate corn on the cob? The same people. They just mislabeled. Don't freeze up now. Don't freeze up now that we done got on the corn. See, everything we do that they try to tell you come from Africa, there's no history of it in Africa. Where you find the history of it is with the American Indians. Salute. American history includes a long tradition of eating corn on the cob, especially among the tribes which cultivated it as a staple food. Eating it raw right off the cob. The Indians and the niggers, the same damn people. From green beans, the corn on the snap beans, the corn on the cob, nigga, the sweet potatoes. The history is yours, nigga. It don't belong to anybody else. When have you ever seen a $5 fake Dawes Road Indian with a plate looking like this?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make changes.
I rest my case. We know who the real Indian is. We know where gumbo really came from. We know where jambalaya really come from. We don't eat okra. We don't eat African booty scratching yams. And our shit don't come from over there. I'm Black Jack. We out. Peace.
Boom shakalaka. Mercy. Mercy. Ego trip. Ego trip. Mercy. Ego trip. Ego trip. Mercy. Rolling in town, how you do? How you do? I got the joint to make you jump because I'm heading eastbound. Tired of the merry-go-round and around, and everybody's talking about your stuff funny, but they still telling lies to me. I got the trees in my backyard, and it's hard for them to tell a lie to me. And who's the foot? I'm the foot, but who's stepping? You know where I'm stepping. Skirts play with it cause I'm slick like that. I'm the greatest MC in the world. You got to give me mine cause I'm heavy when I weigh it. Watch the way I say it. Ego trip. I changed my pitch up, smack my bitch up, I never did it. The flavor's being bucked, but brothers ain't getting it. Get it? Or else you're gonna, when I rolls over, you're gonna have to wanna lamp. Cause it's the Chattanooga champ. Taking a train, taking a train, taking a train, taking a train.
Now I'm something like a phenomenon. I'm something like a phenomenon. Well, I'm the hourglass cat. drug it out of Jack.
For chill.
Cause I spill the phenomenon. Pack the holes in my lawn. Got girls in my song. Word is born. I'm a living phenomenon. Well, I'm a better brand. Cause I'm a Superman. I run the block with my circle cause I'm Nubian. I got the platinum rust. So don't even fuss. Cause DJ Paul